Hello everybody, MicroSpecGamer here. So, back to Elden Ring. There has been a few things that were off screen that I didn't really record. So, for instance, there was someone that actually, or an NPC that was summoned to kill me. But good thing is, I managed to kill him in the first try. And I knew it was an NPC because he didn't heal, he didn't even bother healing. If it was an actual player, he would have healed constantly. So that was probably like one of those test run NPCs that you would have as an invasion, similar to in Dark Souls. I actually remember how annoying they can be. They can dodge pretty well. This one was fairly easy. And there's been a lot of death right here. You can see 2 people died already just recently. So I enjoy just killing these ones because they're so, not because they're so easy, but their loot is so good. Just don't even know how to use it properly. So you have to be very careful because of that. But you can see my endurance is also a bit higher than what it was before. That's good. I just like doing like going around them and screwing them over like that. So right now I'm way after the giant that I fought before. I kind of bypassed them. You don't have to beat them every time, although I would recommend practicing against them if you actually want to get very good at the game in the beginning. I do not trust that. It's one of these again. Okay, really? Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Wow, strikes. Well, that guy looks kind of terrifying. And there's an ambush. Of course it would be. He took most of my stamina like that. What is that hammer? And I would definitely love to get that weapon. Yeah, I could have died there. That's the thing. If you're not aware of your surroundings, you'd be surprised how many times I'm sure people can die from falling off the map. Happens more often than not. In this map and this game especially, I've seen so many of those death marks. Kinda sucks I didn't get a drop from that guy, but that weapon I would definitely want to get. Once I'm at a higher level, I want to get more into the strength build. Let's try getting past these guys here. Oh, he killed one of his teammates, but I'm kind of running out of options here. And he can destroy the walls. Actually, you know, those were destructible. There's the thing right here. Let's go in. It's gonna let him do his thing here. Come on. The guy has like fat armor, whoever that was. Guess I can just finish these guys over. I feel like this might be the first boss. This looks like a tunnel to the first actual boss in the game. And look, very convenient for me to have this right here. If I would die right now, I would be pissed off. This is one of these places you do not want to die in. So not enough really to level up yet, but let's see if I can go back here. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, guys. It does help me a lot and to support the channel. And I'm actually soon at 500 subscribers, so don't forget about the challenge. I'm actually going to put it down in the description below. You can participate in it as long as it's before I actually do the challenge. And let's see how many people died here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people died recently here. This is definitely a cutscene of a boss.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring.
I don't feel like I'm kind of under leveled for this.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
I feel very untrained for this fight right here. Is he a first boss? I'm sure he's not. There's no way. The first boss in the opening, I think, would have been the first boss.
Extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Margit. I feel like I'm in the wrong place right now. I thought he would just fall off the map. That would have been funny. That would have been a very funny thing. One of the hardest bosses. I'm not sure if he's hard, but he seems to be not a beginner boss for sure. I'm definitely not doing enough damage. I feel like I am under leveled, but it feels like he's gonna fall down off the map every time he does that. I'm sure I just came into a boss I'm not prepared for. Or I have to level up, I don't know, like 30 levels. I'm just guesstimating this time. Should I try though? I'm gonna try. I guess it's the entire point of the game. It's supposed to be Souls. It has to be as challenging as possible. A delay. I don't know how strong this guy is, or at least how strong he is compared to the other boss, at least the first one, but he doesn't seem to be a beginner boss, and I'm gonna fall off the map soon. I feel like his tail might be a weakness. It's like a scorpion tail. I'm definitely sure that people are getting summoned left and right to help each other. There's just no way I'm doing this alone. I actually wonder if someone does push him off though. I'm sure there is probably a way to push them off, but I feel like it's way too cheap. The game becomes way too easy.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
His attacks are so delayed. Like, I'm used to very fast-paced attacks. He does it so in a weird way, delays the entire thing. But yeah, I'm definitely sure I'm under level for that boss. I feel like I just went to an... The thing is, in this game, I feel like compared to Dark Souls, in Dark Souls you have to pass certain bosses to even get to anywhere. Aside if you... Spoilers for Dark Souls 3 if you ever played before, if you didn't. You can actually bypass almost 2/3 of the game if you beat the Dancer. But it's a pretty hard fight because if you're under leveled until level 50 or 60, you just won't be able to beat her. This guy here, he doesn't feel like he's even like near the level I'm supposed to be. Like I do a very small amount of damage. Is he gonna throw those magical spears at me or daggers? Yep. Eventually I'll probably read his attacks. I mean, I would say he's not as hard as the Horse Paladin or whatever in the beginning of the game, but he's definitely very, very hard to predict when you first fight him. Gotta focus on this one. That reach. But it's not even supposed to be like a cane. But a cheap shot. He doesn't have any area of effect attacks that actually affect everywhere, but he is very slow in his attacks, which is, I mean, it could be a weakness, but it's also very powerful against if you're in very fast-paced gaming, like in Bloodborne, if you guys ever played that game. I never played it, but I heard it's one of the fastest games in the Souls series, or at least in the Souls games. And he can hit with his tail. But yeah, I'm not doing enough damage at all to actually attack him or anything. Look how much damage, only like barely 1/4 of his health. Margit, I have to know who this guy is. So he cannot fall. You can see he has like an invisible wall. I know if I go there, I'm gonna fall. I'm sure a bunch of people were summoned to help each other with this one, but I feel like I'm just under level. I mean, I was saying it so much, but this is ridiculously hard. And I know no Souls game will make this a boss this difficult in the beginning. There's no way. So what I said also before about Elden Ring, you can just go anywhere as long as it doesn't really need any unlock or anything. I'm not even gonna go here. But the good thing is, at least I know when I can beat him. I'll just go there immediately and fight him. There's so many of them here. But I can't actually use it. That's an area for me to go to, that's for sure. I feel like I've been exploring the game more than actually leveling up my character. But that's the thing, you can fight probably any boss from the looks of it at any time. Doesn't matter if you're under leveled or not. But unlike in MMOs, this game just won't tell you how strong they are. Aside from needing to dodge them, which I'm sure is pretty hard as well. Can't even tell where I am right now. The map is huge. It's definitely far bigger than any of the other Soul games. And look, there's a giant there. These guys are not tough. As in previous video, I managed to almost kill them without much issue. This might be a bit too high for me to jump on. I know that in Dark Souls there is a full damage nullification spell. Doesn't matter what you do, you can actually jump from anywhere and you won't die as long as it's not off the map. That would be very convenient in this game, if you have that. Let's go down here. I'm gonna be probably going in a different area. I should probably get more potions though, or at least refill my potions. I also encountered another human. So I kind of found it strange, but I think it's in this area.
Have you heard of the Finger Maiden? They serve the two finger, but you, I can turning to aid you. You need onto the foot of. Then it's settled.
He's gonna accept everything at this point.
Torrent, treat him with.
Let's see. Sacred Tears. So we have this person right here.
I know. Can you take and it'll be glad.
Okay, so you can summon these spirits during multiplayer. Makes sense. It would be kind of considered like cheating. And it seems like every time I talk to her, most of the time, like 2 to 3 times, it's usually new actual dialogue. Don't get that often with a bunch of NPCs. Let's see where I can kill that giant. I want to see how far he's supposed to be. Is this guy alone? For once, I actually want to fight a character that's alone and not together. He looks tough. I mean, he is tough. But I think I can take him if he's alone. He increases damage right there. That's the weapon I would want to get. And it's called a dismounter. Good thing I actually killed him. First actual weapon that isn't what I have right now. But I know I cannot equip it yet because it's way too heavy for me. I have to increase my strength and dexterity. And there's another one here. I should probably know by now, they never go alone. So they don't get staggered often, but it's better just to stay away every time they even start their animation. And he's dead. I guess I was also lucky enough to get his weapon, because so far, getting weapons in any of the Soul games, it's easier if you're a bandit or a thief, but everything else is pretty much worse for those characters. And I can hear the giant. Where is he? I heard a giant. He's nowhere to be seen though. And I like how they have these guided lights, I guess you can say, or spirits. They're not gonna just come back here every time I have to kill a giant or level up. And I feel like killing giants is probably the best way to level up in this game.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not whether it seems my worries were torrent had your measure from the whereas I may. There is but one I can take you gathering place. Very
This is
well.
similar
Let
to
me
the
hand
main
it.
area in Dark Souls 3. Creepy hand touch. Just like a giant version of what I had before.
Oh, this I can't remember the last very well. It is sick.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
This guy has probably the weapon I would definitely want. I was looking for any weapon that includes a lot of strength. And of course I can break pretty much everything here if I want to. Aside from those indestructible books.
Greetings, great. I am Fia. Circumstances have come, great champion. Perhaps you might share with me some of your lively doing so well. And you, do you think it vulgar where I come from? Ah.
Okay.
You are what you felt, though it is but a fleet. Come back to me. I will take you in my arms.
Well, at least that's probably the only hug you're probably ever gonna get in this game. While everything tries to kill you, you have this woman right here actually comforting. See if I can get anywhere else here. Use mirror. Oh, so you can actually change your type. This is pretty early on in the game. See anything else I can do here? Well, that's pretty cool. You can change your appearance here for the most part. Just except the gender. And the black smith right here.
No matter. Lay out your...
I feel like I should not do anything yet until I get better equipment. And duplicate them.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
So it looks like an undead at this point. I guess I should probably increase damage though, at least. What else do we have here? Nothing, a door that goes to nowhere. And of course this area. I mean, I did get a key, I remember, but it's... I'm sure those are like harder to find. And of course there will be another one right here. The first thing I thought when I saw the treasure chest, I thought of immediately those mimics. Do you remember how terrible those were? And let's see what this person wrote. Thanks for rolling. I mean, that's like the only way I can get there anyway. Anything here? Well, nothing here really. I don't think I have one more. Yeah, missing another one here. It's to make the game more like, you actually have to explore to get all the stuff. You cannot just immediately get everything you want here. So we got a crossbow. Although I don't think I'll ever use it, or at least until like later in the game. Let's see what else I can do here. It's blocked shut here. This person looks like the suitor from Amnesia. Way too similar.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I teach and explore so that one ensuring order. By the way, you do. Most time you are... Well?
Oh, this is pretty interesting. So, pretty much similar to the Pyromancer, I have here a bunch of special abilities that I should probably know, like Urgent Heal. Some other stuff actually you have to reinforce. But it's pretty interesting.
May the Golden Order shine.
Well guys, that'll be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And this seems to be like the main area I'll probably be in later. In the game, probably to just upgrade my stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.